Today on Girl Chat, is divorce contagious? What? And who's taking a ride on this week's L Train? Plus, the one and only Ice Cube is in the house.
It's gonna be a big show.
Then, from Love and Hip Hop, rapper Trina is here. I'm so excited! The Real starts now.
It's almost the freaking weekend.
Yes.
And because we made it to Friday, all of us, I think we should celebrate. Don't you, ladies?
Yes.
Yes. But you know, we don't celebrate regular old Fridays here at The Real.
Nope.
We celebrate Friday! You guys know. Till we toast.
Hey,
oh my
let's
God,
go.
did she drink before we
No, I didn't.
Wait till I announce
Okay.
the drink.
Okay.
Today's Friday drink is the perfect beverage to sip as the week draws to an end. It's a grapefruit sunset, which is a mix of grapefruit juice, lime juice, club soda, sugar, salt, and tequila.
Yes.
To find out how to make this cocktail or mocktail, head on over to thereal.com. Now who's ready for some Friday Girl Chat? Cheers! Okay, here we go. Refreshing. Okay, there are lots of things in life that are contagious, right? Like yawning or a cold. But here's something you probably didn't think you could catch: divorce. According to a study conducted across 3 U.S. universities, divorce can actually be contagious. The study found that you're 75% more likely to divorce your partner if at least one member of your close friendship circle ends their marriage. Relationship counselor, this is real close to home, people.
Yeah.
Relationship counselor Dan Arbach says that when our friends separate, we tend to notice similar cracks in our relationships we might not have seen before. So ladies, do you think that there's any truth to this? Because it is really close to home. It's awkward for me to say it, but I'll let you guys go first, and I'll tell you what I've noticed.
I do think that there's some truth to this, if the relationship is already on the brink of divorce.
Yes.
Because if you see your friend actually moving on and she's happy and you know that she can do it, maybe you think you can do it as well.
Yes.
Might give you the strength to make that move as well.
Absolutely,
Right.
but I think you have to be having those issues in the first place. That's when I think it's contagious. Otherwise, I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think this is absolutely true, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Because I think that the saying that says you have to be careful about who you surround yourself and the influences that you have, because the same way that divorce can rub on you, so can love. If you surround yourself and you're in a relationship and you start hanging out with other couples that are madly in love with each other, that enjoy each other's company, that can actually spark something in yourself to say, man, I want to get that, I want that old thing back. You know what I'm saying? You could want to spark that again in your relationship. But what I will say is, I try not to hang out with bitter bitches, because that does rub off on you. Now, let me explain what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yo, I'm not being funny. There are some women that get together and all they do is man bash. They'll be like, he ain't nothing, this one's that, this one did this to me. And you literally, as a woman, I think our natural instinct is to have empathy for one another, and we carry each other's burdens. So when you sit in a circle of women that is men bashing, then you go home to your man, you got a nasty attitude, you already looking at what'd you do? I already know. Y'all ain't nothing. Da-da-da-da. Men are whack. You guys are terrible human beings. Like, just, you come home with this animosity, and that absolutely can stir up issues within your relationship.
Yes, this is true.
Go ahead.
Jeannie, what are you saying?
But like, you just got divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's all I
newly
wanna
married.
hear what you got to say.
I'm newly married. She's been married.
Yeah.
But you're not negative in
You're
general.
not.
Yes, so I hear what you're saying. That absolutely exists when it comes to bitter bitches. But there's also people who just divorce because that's the end all of their marriage.
Yes. Sure.
So either way, the conversation is, can divorce rub off on you? I notice now that all of my friends when it comes to a struggle in their marriage, depending on the degree, whether it's really light or it's major, they come to me and they start complaining. And it's almost like when you're in that marriage funk, you start to almost ask permission to see if giving up is okay. Okay, now if you're married, you'll feel me on this.
To vent?
Yes, to vent and to also hear like, are we gonna make it? Is this bad? You almost look to the person who's divorced to say signs like, girl, this is how my relationship ended. This is the end, you know, the beginning to the end. And I made a very, very strong rule after I got out of our divorce that I'm going to talk to my friends about marriage, not about divorce, because I believe in marriage.
That is you.
I believe in marriage wholeheartedly.
That positivity you were talking about.
Yeah, you're not negative. You're not the type of person to sit there and be like, ooh, girl, that's the sign.
Yes.
Don't project what happened in your relationship
Yes.
onto me.
Right.
Like, you are not that person.
And
But there are a lot of people that are that way that will actually start pointing out to
Well,
you
they
the
say
things that's
misery
wrong.
loves company.
Yes.
That's where people
Absolutely.
get
Yes.
that from, you know. I just
gotta
don't
be
believe that
careful.
number. They say, you know,
Yeah,
if one
that's
person gets
75%.
Yeah, that's like if one person gets
Yeah,
divorced,
that
then
means
you about
all-
to get next, you about to
No.
get, and I just don't
Nah,
believe
fam.
that. But also, you're such a positive person.
Yeah.
I think that if you love somebody and the marriage is strong, you just talk to your partner first instead of going outside of the marriage and
Yes.
talking about the problems. Talk about it
With
you
the
know,
person.
And this is coming
I
from
agree.
a single person.
yes.
So, you
and
know.
if your friends at all swaying you towards divorce, don't listen to that person. You gotta talk to other people who are fighting for your marriage first.
Yeah.
Those are also the people you should have invited to your wedding. Those are the
Okay.
people that should
Yeah.
be in your unity and your committee. And if they're urging you to divorce, then take a beat from that person because you don't want that devil to get a little pinky toe in your life.
Yes.
That little toe is gonna control your mind and your
Let 'em
emotions,
know.
and
Yep.
you make bad decisions from that.
Well, you know, you may think your love is strong, but a new study from the Council of Contemporary Families recently revealed that one household chore that could end up ruining your relationship is doing the dishes.
Oh my gosh! Wait, a lot of people are agreeing here.
That's
Wow.
right. It was a study, y'all. The study found that it becomes a big issue when the woman is the only one who does them. Not
Yeah.
only were
it's
these women
true.
less satisfied with
Yeah.
their relationship, they were also found to have more conflict and less sex than couples who split dish duty. So, ladies, would you break it off with your man if he didn't like to get his hands dirty?
Dishes-wise.
They
would
need to get
break
plastic plates, man.
Yeah, the relationship off.
Wait,
I
why-
would just be just annoyed often. Because to me, washing dishes, I just don't like doing it.
Really?
It's so annoying. Yes. Especially if you're doing it all the time. I don't know, maybe my mom was, you know, really, really strict with us. We grew up cleaning everything. I mean, toilets, the things behind the toilet, dishes. So I'm just annoyed doing it all the time. But I thank God I have a husband, not only who knows how to do the dishes, but who knows how to load the dishwasher.
That's a good one. Some people
It is so sexy. And also when he sweeps that floor, you see those calves and you see his arms.
Yes.
Oh my God, and you guys,
Okay,
he did
that's
something
enough.
that just
That's-
gave me
that's-
a big orgasm. Wait a minute, you guys.
What?
Yes.
What is happening?
Oh my gosh, you guys, and this is recently. He just organized the pantry. I was like, with baskets and with the little labels, the chalk labels.
If that don't turn you on, I don't know what will.
I'm telling you, girl,
Wow.
it was so sexy.
Yeah.
Now
This
we
is
know
why I drink. This is why I drink.
Wow, and now I know why you have 2 kids. Girl, dang. You're
Yeah.
not like organizing up your house.
I'm telling you, oddly enough, I actually think that doing the dishes is therapeutic. Like, literally, like, just being there and just, like...
No.
Getting
Like,
the stuff that's
no.
been stuck on the
No.
plate for a really long time.
Well, I don't let the dishes stay that, like, it's just us. So
Your
it's-
husband doesn't do that?
He does. He'll load the dishwasher. He doesn't
Okay.
wash dishes.
Oh,
You know,
She's right
'Cause
about
you
that,
like
though.
doing-
Loading
you
the
like
gift
Yeah, I
dishwasher
like doing it, but loading the dishwasher is
is
good.
a gift.
that's
There are
And
some
I'm not
people.
being front. You guys underestimate a good plastic plate and cup.
No, save the environment, no more waste.
I'm saying recycle them after, but
Yes, but I do appreciate somebody who knows that a big old pot like this doesn't go smack dab in the center of the dishwasher.
yes.
Oh
'cause
my
it doesn't
God.
get clean.
Yes.
Well, I think, though, this study is really trying to say something deeper.
What's
because I remember when I was living with one of my boyfriends, he always thought that I should do the cleaning. And to
Stereotype.
me, yeah, and it was a stereotype, and that's what turned me off.
So what's the stereotype of what he should do?
I mean,
What do you
yeah, like he's supposed to do the yard work, take out the trash, things like that, you know. So I just didn't like the fact that he was making me and saying that I had to do it.
Yeah,
That's
like you had a role
right,
in the relationship.
Right, and I think that might be what this is more about.
That's
like,
whack.
you know, it's nice to see a man clean. Like you said, I mean, I don't like the division Adam and you in the kitchen, but I mean.
His calves flexing across the
Yeah, he has amazing calves.
You know,
Really?
that's just, you know, but I can understand. I think that it's cute, like, if what I do as a rule is if I'm out on a date and say I'm cooking in my house, I cook and I ask him to help with the dishes.
Yeah.
You know, or if he cooks, because there's a lot of guys that do like to cook, I'll let them cook and then I'll do the dishes. So it's like a trade-off.
Yeah, I
To
think
me,
that's fair.
fair.
You know what I think is hot?
Yeah.
I think it's hot when a spouse knows what their partner doesn't like to do and they just
do
step
it.
in and do it.
That's
They
beautiful.
know you don't like to do X, Y, or Z and they do it.
Acts of
And without
service.
even
Get in the
asking.
bedroom. Yes.
Yes, I love that
Yeah,
too.
that's so good.
That's a love language right there. It's called acts of service.
Yeah.
Like, what can you do when you wake up in the morning and you think to yourself, what can I do to make their day easier for them?
Well,
if this is
yeah.
gonna make it easier for her or for him, I wanna step up and do
What
it.
makes
That's
you
beautiful.
happy? That's when you
Yeah.
know that you're in a good relationship.
Absolutely,
He's
yep.
gonna try to make you happy, you're gonna try to make him happy, and it works out.
Okay, just
then
a
y'all
random,
gonna be happy.
Just a random question, because there were so many women, our real fam out here, that was like, hate doing the dishes. If your man did the dishes and exchange, you served him at night sexually, would that make you happy? But it was.
Applaud if you think. It's good.
No, it's not. Interesting. So you don't think you should have to pay him that way? You just think he needs to jump in and do the dang dishes?
Well, maybe,
Okay.
and it's not so much a deal,
Yeah,
right?
ask
You
him
just
for a lot.
you just see them doing it, and you naturally just get turned on.
Okay.
So you want to do
Okay,
it.
gotcha.
Do you see what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
This girl was like, no, I
No?
want him to do the dishes and I don't want to give him nothing.
Oh, geez.
I know.
Okay,
Whoa.
well, something else that can feel like a chore is attending someone's wedding, which 30-year-old public relations manager Georgina Childs knows all about. Georgina told The Sun that she's currently broke after spending over $13,000 attending 20 of her friends' weddings over the past 4 years. Georgina says, I shudder when wedding invites arrive. I wish I could say no. But how do you tell your friends you just don't think their wedding is within your budget?
Wow.
Dude,
So
just like
just
that.
tell them, okay.
Just tell them like that.
Ladies, Adrian, you feel some kind of
Oh,
way.
goodness.
Should Georgina stop saying I do and start saying I won't when it comes to all these weddings?
Is she paying for the weddings? Why is this costing so much money?
Maybe
She's
traveling.
adding up- It was on
Flights,
average like over $600 a flight. Like, that's just ridiculous. I'm sorry. I thought the whole point of going to a wedding was you get a free meal, there's an open bar. Like, you should not be spending money.
Yes,
Maybe
no,
the
no, no,
dress,
no.
the
Destination
traveling.
wedding,
right?
She needs a dress that she wears to the wedding. Find a little LBD, little black dress. Call it a day. Like,
Dude, pull a
girl,
Tiffany
if
Haddish.
Haddish
Buy
can you
that
wear
one
the same
dress.
dress? So can you, boo.
Yes, yes.
Well, she was saying, one, that they were destination weddings, so she was paying a lot in flights. Also,
That's
she
doing
said
a
that
lot.
the weddings that she were going to, everybody is like the same group of people, so she didn't want to wear the same dress because
Tiffany
it was
She
the same-
has to get over that
Yeah,
if
your
she's gonna
friends
go
wouldn't
broke.
judge
for-
you.
know
I
what
tell
I
her,
mean?
go to Ross or Marshalls and get you some inexpensive dresses,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah. She needs to learn how to budget, maybe.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
That's ridiculous.
I take it a step further, though. I think you shouldn't feel obligated to go to your friends every occasion, wedding, baby shower, everything, if you can't make it, whether financially or just because of time. I think just showing up in some way to show your support for what they're celebrating can be done on your own time.
Yeah.
I would love, if I can't make it to your wedding because I can't afford it, I would love to come over to your house and cook you guys dinner. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I would love to come
You know
over.
what,
and
Jeannie?
spend
Or
time with
help
you.
put the favors together, even if I can go. Like, I had friends that could not afford to go to Paris for my wedding. So instead, they did
Yeah.
other things with me. Like, one of my girlfriends actually helped me. You guys know I typed out all of my vows, and like I typed Israel 11 letters leading up to the wedding. She sat there with me for the 2 days before. She couldn't come, but she helped me type every single one of the
Yeah,
letters.
she contributed
Shout out
in
to
some
Tasha.
kind of way.
I love you, Tasha.
I want to
think that's
say,
Yeah, and I
my
feel no way.
friend Sherry Shepherd, right?
Oh, no.
I'm gonna put you on blast, Sherry, because Sherry got married, right? And her destination was Chicago. I already wasn't gonna go because I didn't believe in the wedding. As she knows it, she asked me to go.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not going because I just don't believe in it. And look, she got a divorce, so I was right. So I put you on blast, so.
Lonnie, we're not even talking about that.
No, that's a good point.
I saved that
You
money.
definitely shouldn't spend money if you don't even think it's gonna last.
Hell no.
Then you
Gosh.
definitely don't want to spend the money.
Yeah, I
Lonnie,
was like,
Lonnie,
what?
Lonnie. Well, we have to take
funny.
a break, but there's more Friday Girl Chat on the way.
I know.
Right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching The Real.
Welcome back. It's time for more Friday Girl Chat. Now, it isn't just Friday. Many of you may also be celebrating another unofficial holiday today, 420. Tell us how you really feel. There you go. And with people around the world also getting ready to celebrate the royal wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle next month, one of her relatives is giving new meaning to the term Royal Highness. Meghan's nephew, Tyler Dooley, is a cannabis farmer and plans on developing a special strain just in time for his aunt's big day called, get this, Markle Sparkle.
Hey.
Oh.
Tyler even said, if his aunt wants to stop by, he'd be more than happy to give her and her prince a sample.
See, this is when all the crazy family members come out, yo.
Now, Lonnie, as our official royal correspondent...
Oh, you have your tea?
Yes, you do. You have your English tea right there, the Queen's tea. What do you think people need? Do you think that people need weed for this wedding?
I think we're already high because Prince Harry is marrying a sister.
Get high off of that.
Your Royal Highness indeed, okay? You know, look,
Oh, gosh.
people like to buy weed from famous people, right? So I think this is a very good investment. I mean, there are a lot of famous people that are actually cultivating and growing their own weed. My girl Chelsea Handler has her own strain that will be coming out. Yes. You have, of course, our boy Snoop Dogg. He's doing it. Willie Nelson. Melissa Etheridge.
Yes.
And also Wiz Khalifa. So, I mean, this is becoming a trend of, growing your own strain.
Celebrity weed.
And I think that the Real should have their own strain.
Yes, I absolutely think so.
Call it the real deal.
Oh,
okay?
Let me just tell you guys, I may be real corny in this corner over here, but I pass on grass. I really do. Guys, I will have a heart attack. I can't even take,
it gives you
Tylenol.
anxiety?
Look, everything you guys know, I literally, if anybody in life, I told my mother this, said, Mommy, if anybody ever tells you Adrian overdosed on drugs, it's foul play. I don't play with, I'm being real right now. I do not, you know this.
Yes, no.
I don't play with any drugs.
I'm
even
talking
have
about
caffeine.
a fundraiser. That's what I'm saying. This
Yes.
could be a royal fundraiser for our show.
Am I the only one out there? Okay, when I had my little rebellious stage, and
do tell.
I don't play.
Did you partake?
I partaked in a little weed back in the back in the day. But the problem is you guys, I could never get high.
Yeah.
Everyone around me was high, and I was sitting there like, what the hell is wrong
what
with
are
me?
you guys feeling?
I tried smoking it like different ways. I tried trying my friend, the one that was high. I tried, hers, and then I tried another one, and I just can't get high. Is that normal?
What?
That's not normal.
That's not normal?
No.
No, girl, because I was in the corner. I caught the aroma and was sitting in the corner. My tongue, my heart was going fast. I called my mom. I said, Mommy, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have been hanging out there. Take me to the hospital. No, my friend in Brooklyn, Jasmine, her sister we went over to her house, and that's the first time I had smoked. And let me tell you, I couldn't swallow my throat. My heart was going fast.
Let me tell you something.
And then she sat me down and
we
gave me.
We gonna stop it right now because you know
bread
what?
And milk.
No, let me tell you something.
What?
You snitching right now, and snitches get stitches. So I'm gonna stop you.
Yes,
I don't like
You saying too much.
Okay, well then,
scares me.
why didn't I get high when everyone
We'll
else
talk
was
about
high?
this later. I have to have a conversation with you.
Yes,
okay?
you just need some good ganja. Let's have a conversation in the back of a car. We have to take a break.
Yeah.
But there's more Friday Girl Chat on the way right after this. You're watching The Real.
Welcome back. We're celebrating Friday at The Real, so let's get into some more Girl Chat. Now, it's no secret that we love our fans here at The Real. We do, and we especially love how vocal you all can be on social media. Ooh, y'all will read me sometimes. I mean, you will tell us what you like, and you will also tell us what you don't. And that's why every week we give you the chance to vote on our Instagram story and decide who had the worst week ever and who took a bit fat L. That's right, it's time to find out who's taking a ride on this week's L train.
Woo! This way. Right hand. Okay. Our first L Train nominee, making sure we got the right hand here, might actually need to train their employees, and that's coffee company Starbucks. Starbucks, yes, got dragged this week, deservingly so, after a video went viral of two African-American men being arrested on suspicion of trespassing in one of their Philadelphia locations. The two men, who were later released, were reportedly just sitting down waiting to meet a real estate developer. But because they hadn't ordered anything yet, the manager called 911. Starbucks and its CEO did offer an apology to the two men, as well as announce that they will be closing stores next month for a racial bias education. So, will this grande mistake earn Starbucks a ticket on the L train this week? We'll soon find out.
Well, our next L Train candidate might give Fergie a run for her money when it comes to worst rendition of the national anthem.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Singer Rachel Platten, who is best known for her hit Fight Song, is now fighting off critics after botching the Star Spangled Banner at a soccer game in Salt Lake City. How bad was it, y'all? Let's take a look.
You see by the stars. I'm so sorry. Oh, say, can you see by the Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Someone tell me the next line.
Oh, no. Can someone tell me the next line?
Oh, no.
Girl, by the dawn's early light, what's happening here?
Poor girl. Rachel did
really
eventually finish the performance, but the damage was done. So, will Rachel be performing for passengers on the L train this week? It's time to reveal your vote.
Will it be Starbucks for their awful customer service?
Come on.
Yeah.
Or Rachel Platten for her awful anthem? Audience, what do you think?
All day.
Let's see who you picked.
Come on.
It's
So bad.
Starbucks. It was a landslide this week. 86% of you voted for them. So I'm sorry, Starbucks, but you're going for lattes to the L train. There it goes. Well, we have to take a break, but there's more of The Real's Friday Turn-Up right after this.
Who picked this?
Welcome back. How are you? Oh my God.
How you doing?
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Come on, cheers. Friday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ice Cube's in the
Cube, welcome back. It's not only only Friday, but it's also 420. How do you turn up these days on 420?
Turn up, twist up, we do things. You know, I got a show today, so I'm flying to Vegas after this, and we're gonna do a little 420 in Vegas.
All right.
Okay,
What's your drink of choice?
Oh, I'm a Hennessy man. Hennessy and
Thank
Coke.
you.
I get a brown liquor.
Lonnie loves that Hennessy.
All
I'm
day.
off that brown.
So we recently had your son, O'Shea Jr., who's very handsome, by the
Yes.
way.
Yes, very
And
sweet, too.
he was here,
Get
and
it
we
from his father.
clearly.
Of course.
So we asked him what you do to get under his skin, and so check out what he said.
He even does it now that I'm older. He'll come into a room and say, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And just start looking around the room for stuff to yell at you about. So he's just, constantly not looking at you, or he'll do stuff like, "What you doing today?" Knowing you do not care about what I'm doing today. You just want to tell me something. So he do regular dad stuff. He's not too annoying, though.
Too annoying, though. So anything you want to say in response to your son?
Yeah, he need to pick up, man. It's a hurricane. Hurricane Shay when I go in there.
He's messy.
Got it.
Well, he's not messy. He just, me, I like stuff.
Organized.
Yeah, pretty organized. So
Really?
yeah, I do. I like stuff organized.
A little
So,
OCD?
not crazy
Extreme?
with it,
Yeah.
but I'm better than Shay. Trust me.
Okay, all day.
Now, do you think the two of you guys would ever work together on screen?
Oh, yeah. I think,
Please. That'd be cool. That would be amazing.
we
That'll be
try to
awesome.
put a couple things together.
Okay.
Oh, can't
I
wait
love
for that.
Well, with that going on, you're definitely one of the busiest people in the business.
Yes.
Right now, on set and on the basketball court.
Yes.
Tell us about Big 3 basketball.
Oh, man.
And where did you start the league?
Professional 3-on-3 basketball. I just saw it was a void in the industry. And, people still want to see some of these guys play.
Yeah.
We done saw them through high school, through college, through the pros, and then they just disappear when they retire.
Right.
A lot of them still got game, and especially half-court 3-on-3, they look like all-stars out there. So the league, I put it together last year. This is our second season. We start June 22nd. Tickets on sale now. We're
Right
all over the
now.
country.
I want to know this.
So come check us out.
Now, it's retired players and it's also new players, right? Or
Well,
is
no,
it just...
it's retired NBA players, players that have left the NBA.
Okay.
But some of them, actually, one of our players played in our league and made it back to the NBA.
Oh,
so,
really?
wow.
So it's actually becoming a viable option for guys who, didn't get enough time in the NBA to try to get back.
That's
Good.
cool.
That's
Good.
awesome.
Congratulations.
Knowing that you love basketball like that, did you ever actually want to play basketball professionally yourself?
Everybody, I think when you grow up playing, you think you're gonna play, and then I realized I wasn't gonna be 6'9". So I said I need to do something, different. So I'm glad I ended up rapping. And then,
Yes.
We are too. We're very glad.
Yes. You're also the executive producer of VH1's Hip Hop Squares, and you
Yes.
had our very own Adrian and Miss Jeannie Mai.
Hold it down,
They
Ace.
stopped by.
For the real.
What do you remember from their time on the show?
Oh, that she was loose and everybody was having fun.
Whoa!
Not loose like that. But I'm saying, what's cool about Hip Hop Squares, you can come be yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, you don't have to be scripted. You don't have to read out a teleprompter. You can just be yourself, have drinks. I was surprised that people who didn't know how to play tic-tac-toe, which is,
Okay.
it's like,
Stay with it.
it's something wrong with our school system.
Okay.
Kids don't know how to play tic-tac-toe, so we need to get back to our values.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do they end up playing instead? What do they?
Oh, they ended up, they just want to call the person they want to talk to. They might, instead of picking the right square
Right.
Thinking about
that's going
the
to win
game.
the game, they want to talk to Cardi B. They want to talk
Exactly.
to Tiffany
Exactly.
Haddish. They just want to talk to some of the people on the screen. They ain't even playing the game right. So it's cool, people just having fun.
Exactly.
Most of them drunk anyway. So
Hey,
True.
it's like, hey, it's like, hey,
Keep
know
it 100.
All right,
Yes, it is.
let's take a look at what to expect this season. Watch this.
Wait, whoa, what are we doing?
Wanna hook up with anybody on here?
Okay, I have to say, you're missing somebody because I time on this season of Hip Hop Square. You were there, but there I am. Also, Tip was there. Erykah Badu was the center square. You guys, it was so much fun. We got drunk, we laughed, we had a good time, and people played good this season on my show. So thank you so much for doing this.
Man, it's so fun. I want to thank VH1. You know, they've really been behind the show, and you know, they hot. You know, they keep it hot, and we won't want to be no other place but VH1 right now with this show.
Well, Ice Cube, you got to come back and see us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you guys. Thanks for the drink.
Tickets go on sale today for the Big Three's current season, and you can watch it live starting June 22nd on Fox and FS1. And be sure to check out Hip Hop Squares Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on VH1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more of The Real.
Dig into some fan mail, ladies. But not just any old fan mail. We want the unexpected, inquisitive, bizarre, entertaining, and head-scratching fan mail. Grab those letter openers. This is Random Fandom.
Okay, look, our producers have selected some fan mail.
Act excited, Lonnie.
Okay, you know, because I know what they're going to do. It's like, it's
weird
going to be
stuff.
our first time hearing it, because it's going to be your first time as well. So, here we go. The first letter comes from Kaylin C. in New York. It says, hey, guys, I love your show so much. By the way, my friends and I have been arguing since August about something that might seem so silly, but I want to know. Do you think a fish is wet or not underwater? I say no, but hear me out, though.
What?
In order to be wet, you have to be touched by the smallest bit of air. But fish are completely submerged. Please help me answer this, because not a lot of people agree. I want to win this argument. Love you, ladies. All right. See, that's what I'm talking about.
No, she's celebrating 420. That's what this is right here. She got high. She wrote this. She's sitting there. No, not. She's sitting there like, is a fish wet? Or is a fish not wet?
I think we should go to Fernando, our home fish right here, and see what he's... Fernando?
Why does she care?
Fernando?
Fish?
No, Fernando is not even in view. He don't want to be a part of this dumb conversation.
He's swimming away. Wait, you guys, do you think fish are wet?
Well, when they're outside of water, maybe when they're outside of water, they can be wet. So when you take it outside, oh my gosh, she's actually right. Hold on for a second.
Because when I go
they're
swimming,
in the water, they're actually submerged. She's right.
When I go swimming, I'm not wet.
Yes.
You go underwater.
Yes.
You can feel your skin. You don't really feel
You are wet
water.
because the only way that you can
But not
define being
underwater.
What the
wet.
hell are you guys talking about?
Oh, I see. You can only define that you are physically wet once you come out
of the
touch
water.
yourself and see that there is water.
It's a sensation.
Exactly.
It's a sensation.
Girl, you got us all smoking what you having over there.
You win. You win.
Yes.
You're right.
All right. All right.
Yes. She's not buying it.
Next, we have a question from Yarelis E. in New York.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ladies, is it wrong to reuse a gift bag that was given to you for someone else?
Nope.
What do you think, ladies?
I do it
Ain't
all the
nothing wrong
time.
with that. Just rip the tag off that had their name and keep it pushing.
Yes. Or just
nothing
use
wrong.
new tissue. I always just keep tissue
Or
underneath my
sometimes
bed.
you can fluff and make that tissue still work for the same bag.
That's right. That's called recycling, and it's good for the environment.
As long as the bag is not real wrinkly and stuff.
Yeah.
If it's still like new, that's why when I
Maybe
get
you
bags,
can
I try
iron
to
it.
hold it like, so I can reuse it.
Maybe you
Like,
can
You just have
iron
to
it.
fold it right. You just fold it right.
Like
Yeah,
in
fold it
school,
right.
when I had a paper that was wrinkled, before my mom said I could hand it in, she would have me iron the paper.
What?
Really? That's a lot. I'll just go buy a new bag. But, okay.
All right, here's another one from Ajua W.
Oh, my
in
goodness.
Ohio. They write, oh my gosh, are you
No
kidding me?
way.
Okay, y'all, get ready for this one. Why did Yankee Doodle name the feather macaroni in his hat? And do y'all think Charlene ever went back to Anthony Hamilton?
These people are high.
Guys, these are
I'm
two
telling
very
you, they're high.
interesting questions.
Well, I
What
can
do you
answer
think?
that second question
Okay.
because I remember Anthony Hamilton he put out a tweet. This was maybe a couple of weeks ago, and he said that Charlene came back. So yes, Charlene came. You know, I don't have anything to do but be on Twitter. So she came back. Now, Yankee Doodle, that was a song for you youngsters, right?
Yes.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. I'm a Yankee Doodle. I know you know it.
Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his hair and called it macaroni.
And see, a feather and a macaroni, they don't look alike. So why did he call the
Because
feather
it rhymes,
macaroni?
girl, duh.
Hey, I'm trying to answer the
Stuck a
question.
feather in his hair and he was freestyling. He was like, and called it macaroni.
Maybe he liked macaroni.
You know what? We out of time, all right?
Yes. It's ridiculous.
I'm trying.
We loved hearing from our fans. We really did. That was really fun, you guys. So if you've got a random question, write us at TheReal.com. We got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of what, ladies?
The Real!
Welcome back. Our next guest is an entertainer who has been in the hip-hop game for almost 20 years. She's also a cast member on VH1's Love and Hip Hop Miami, and now she's set to release her long-awaited album, The One. Please give it up for Trina.
Now, recently, Nicki Minaj was quoted saying, I love Trina because she was the first female rapper to acknowledge me behind the scenes and say, I want you to be on my album. That's why, to this day, I will never speak ill of Trina. Why do you think it's so important for women in hip-hop to be supportive of one another?
Thanks, Nicki Minaj. I love her, too. I think it's important because as women, we're strong, we're fearless, we need to stick together. The unity is so far in hip-hop when it comes to women. And I think if it was a lot more closer, we'll, like, outdo the guys. It's a male-dominated industry.
Right.
Yeah. And women are way more fire, so I think that's one thing that we're really missing.
You know, it's Friday, girl. We got you a drink. Okay, have a drink, all right? Have a drink.
Okay.
Cheers.
Unwind a little bit. You guys got me nervous.
Yes. Cheers. All right.
No, yeah, you can chill.
Because, you know, you're one of the cast members of the reality show Love and Hip Hop Miami. And you know what? You at first didn't want to do the show, and now you're on the show. Why the change of heart?
I love reality TV, the entertaining part. The Love and Hip Hop franchise, it was just a bit wild for me. The throwing drinks, the fighting, the pulling hair. I think just as women, nobody's pulling my hair.
Right.
I don't want you pulling my hair and throwing a drink in my face. I don't think that's really sexy. I think we can discuss, argue, agree to disagree, and we can say what we gotta say without being physical or without being disrespectful. That was my first thing about it.
100%.
Yeah.
So they made an agreement that it wouldn't be that, and that's...
Oh, for me.
you.
There will be no drink stone. There will be none of that, because that's not what I'm there for. I worked really hard to build my brand and to build my name. I have a different platform. I have a record label. I have a bunch of artists. I did a deal with Trick. I wanted to, like, give that platform for these artists that don't have that, like, to be able to get on TV and to showcase this stuff. See them in the studio, they're working. So I wanted to use the brand I've already made and, like, especially help my artists.
Right.
And especially help the label, and especially with everything else I have going on, it was a stream to do it. And I just want to keep it, you know, very tasteful. And I don't want it to be all crazy, because that's not my life in real life. It's not that crazy. It's real. I'm a woman. I work hard. I'm emotional. I have my friends and family, and they watch, you know, and they'll look. I don't want to see somebody throwing a drink in my face or my wig is pulling off. That's just not sexy for TV.
Well, we just drink around here. We don't throw drinks. We drink.
Now, Trina, after 8 years since your last studio album, you are set to release your new album titled The One. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So what can we expect? Look how cute this little picture is.
Thank you. I'm excited about the new album. It's been a while. It's been a lot of hard work and dedication. It has not always been an easy time doing this album. I've been working on the album for 2 consecutive years before we got finished. And even going back into date, some of the stuff I just felt like, okay, we need to do more, we need to do this. And it's really hard because the industry has changed a lot. The music has changed as far as the platform to get the music out there. There's not a lot of music outlets for your music to be played. You know, if music not on on radio, most of the fans don't know you put out a new record.
Right.
So for that, I just went back. I went in with some great producers, Rico Love.
Love him.
And he kind of gave me this idea when I wanted to give up, and I said, you know what, I'm just done. I just don't care. It's a lot of stuff happened. I lost my little brother, so it took me like a while to like come back to want to come back and like go in the studio. So from there, I was just like, you know what, I don't even want to do anything. And then he said, are you crazy? And I went in the studio with Rico. I finished the album. I have Miss Kelly Price on the album. I have
All right.
on the album. I have K. Michelle on the album. I have Tory Lanez. I have a couple of different artists on the album that I chose that are personal to me. The next single I'm dropping is Kelly Price. I have a few more features on the album that I haven't released yet. And I'm just excited.
We are so excited, you know.
Thank you.
You know what? Just asking a question about female rappers. Cardi B recently got flack because she's starting a family at the height people feel of her career. What do you think about that?
Congratulations to her, first of all. I think
Yes.
that's amazing and it's so beautiful for her.
Agreed.
And honestly, I know exactly what that feels like because when I first started, that happened to me. You know, there's the label, there's the people around telling you you can't have a baby, you can't get married, you can't do these things because it's the height of your career, it's gonna ruin everything. And for a while, you kind of believe that because you want to be successful and you want to work so hard till I kind of got caught up to where, okay, am I gonna have a family? Am I gonna have a husband? I'm gonna do this because I'm so believing what they said.
Right.
So you'll get kind of lost in that, and that's just not a good thing to do. When you're young, you don't really understand. So for her, I'm happy she's at a place to say, you know what? No, I'm gonna have my baby. I'm gonna have my family. I'm a woman. I'm strong. I can have it all.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's awesome.
Cheers to that.
Trina, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us today.
guys.
Be on the lookout for the release of her new album, The One, and make sure you download her new single, Dear Mama,
Yes.
which is set to drop on May 13th. We got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of The Real.
Welcome back. Great show today, ladies. Did you have a good Friday?
Yes. Jam-packed.
Yes, and we want to give a huge thank you to Ice Cube and Trina for stopping by.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of you at home and to our amazing studio audience
Yes.
for watching. You guys are the best. We'll see you right back here next time on What?
The